Boy Meets World poster in the back. Oh. Hello everybody. So this is another episode of Revisited. We're going to watch Boy Meets World episode 22 of season 1. It's called I Dream of Feeny. So if you have your Boy Meets World DVDs or episode on iTunes, Amazon Prime, YouTube, whatever, get it ready so you can watch it along with us. And we'll provide some commentary. And joining me today is Sean. Dun, dun, dun.
Hello, world. How's everyone doing today?
Thank you for joining me again today.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right, so let's get started on... this episode is also the season finale of season 1 as well. So get your thing ready, and I'll signal 1, 2, 3, and at 3 we'll press play at the same time. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Those layers again.
There we go. Layers right off the bat.
And the hoodies. Everything has hoodies. Sean looks really cute right here. I just have to say. I had a crush on him growing up, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only girl that had a crush on Sean. And did you have a crush on Topanga at all?
I did, and actually, Angela was really my favorite. So it's funny because back in high school, they used to call me. My nickname was Sean because I had that hair.
Oh.
And I had the leather jacket like he had.
Oh wow, that's
funny.
funny.
The funny thing is, people didn't know my name was already Sean, so they were calling me Sean.
That's funny. It's funny that Corey, Ben is short here, but it's actually Sean that ends up being the shortest one.
Yeah, it's funny. The early episodes, Ben was really short.
Yeah.
And then by the middle of the second season, that was it. There was no catching up.
Yeah. Mm.
It's so funny to see them studying, and now Corey's a teacher,
Mm-hmm. It's funny that he turned out to be, because I always thought maybe it would be Eric that would turn out to be the teacher instead of Corey.
Why'd you think that?
Just because, especially after that episode where he was the proctor for the exam, the citizenship one, and I don't know, I just felt like it would, I don't know, if fit Eric better than Corey, but now that I've seen Corey as a teacher, it makes sense, so.
Yeah, Eric did a good job in that episode as the proctor.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah. Topanga is upside down right now.
I wonder if she could do that on her own and they had somebody help her, get like that.
That'd be really impressive if she was able to do that on her own.
Yeah.
So that's it. I mean, this is the last episode of the weird Topanga, and the last episode of Minkus until he makes his cameo.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say that. Yeah. It's weird because I always thought he was on more. I thought he was on at least season 2, but I guess just 1.
I really wonder why they never brought him back for a second season.
Yeah. I know he was on this other show called The Torkelsons, and I watched that, so maybe that's why. I don't know. He he was on that show around the same age.
Now, when I was in school, my substitutes did not look like that.
Yeah. I did have one cool one that we all looked forward to having sub, but everybody else was not that memorable.
I'm the cool one.
Oh,
All the kids, every school I go to, they want me back every single day.
oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Sean, future poet. It's like, man, she's worse than Feeny. New intro. Very 90s.
Oh, very 90s. Did you see the season 2 intro for Girl Meets World?
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw it. I like seeing some of the episodes that I've like been at the tapings for. I'm like,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
I remember that scene. I remember that scene.
there are some Girl Meets Hurricane scenes in the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't wait for that episode. I wonder if after the season like premiere week, they're gonna show five, if they're gonna take another like, break of like 4 weeks or something. Like, cause they do that a lot. So I wonder if like,
I
yeah,
hope
cause
not. Just have it once a week, like it was back in TGIF.
yeah.
I mean, if you look at it, Ben hasn't changed that much with his mannerisms and how he says his
Hmm.
lines. It's really it's funny.
Yeah. And I think the next season his voice is different too. Like it's
Starts to change in the middle of season 2. Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
oh uh-oh.
It's pretty interesting. There was this teacher at a school that I used to work at, and a lot of the kids didn't like her because she was really strict and she
Oh.
always gave out a lot of work, and they were always wishing like she would, get sick or something, and then she did end up in the hospital too.
Oh my
And
gosh.
watching this episode now, it's a reality situation sometimes.
Oh yeah. Careful what you wish for.
hmm One thing I have to say about Mr. and Mrs. Matthews is that their bond seems really real. I mean,
Mhm.
it really seemed like parents and close with each other. I haven't really felt that yet with Corey and Topanga and Girl Meets World. It's like we know they're Corey and Topanga, but that closeness that I always felt when I saw Mr. and Mrs. Matthews on the screen, Amy and Alan.
Oh.
I don't know. There's maybe it's just me. I mean, because Corey's always acting goofy in Girl Meets World,
Mhm.
even if he's a parent, and Alan was always pretty much serious most of the time.
Oh, okay. Like, do you feel like maybe Topanga's more? She acts more like his mom instead of his wife or something.
Exactly. But that's okay, I guess, because Alan is not supposed to be the same as Corey.
Mhm. Yeah, I haven't seen too many episodes where it's like Corey and Topanga kind of like team up or something. It's usually like Corey and Riley or something.
Yeah.
I think there was one, I forgot one of the earlier episodes where like Corey and Topanga were like spying on Riley. I think when they went on that date when she was babysitting.
Yeah. And you can see Eric letting his hair grow at this time period too.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a heartthrob as well for me. And then he just became more like lovable and goofy.
The schools, the exteriors that they always show, like the camera's always zooming into the door or the window of the schools,
Mhm.
they're actually located in LA. One of
Oh
the,
yeah.
I think the John Adams School is located in Burbank, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
okay.
So that's actually a filming location that I want to go check out because they've used that school in movies and other TV shows too.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's pretty close to around us. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah, I know I think the exterior of like their house, I think it's also somewhere in LA. Um, I saw it in an article like a few years ago, so I wanted to see if I could like go to like visit several of the locations
I'd
and
like to
find
check
them.
that out. That looks like maybe something like Pasadena or something.
Mm.
Well, I wouldn't have minded if I'm a substitute and half the class is sleeping. I mean, that'd be pretty good for me.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot. Oh. Oh my god. It's a little bit of foreshadowing if you look back to the first episode of Girl Meets World.
Oh yeah. It's true.
Look at that 90s blanket that he has.
Oh yeah.
I had that pillowcase as the Major League Baseball one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like you had it when you were younger and you still have it?
No, I don't still have it, but I did have it.
Oh, okay. My gosh, if Mr. Feeny actually died, I would be inconsolable.
I'd be really depressed.
Yeah. Like somebody, I was talking to somebody about Boy Meets World, you know, a few months ago, and they're like, didn't Mr. Feeny die? And I was like, how dare you say that? No, he did not
Oh no,
die.
no, 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 he did not.
I was like, oh my, if he did, I would be crying for days. Like that would be so sad.
I think it would play a major effect on the cast of Girl Meets World too,
Oh yeah.
especially Ben and Danielle
And Will too.
and Will. Oh, especially Will.
Mhm.
Especially after hearing that interview and how William Daniels took him under his wing.
Yeah.
I hope I hope William Daniels lives another 10 years.
I know, me too.
He's up there, but he could get another 10 years.
Mhm. I love that picture of Will that Will tweeted of Will and well, I guess they're both Will. Will and William Daniels. They were eating, and they took a picture together, like at a diner or something. Did you ever see that one?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, like Will tweeted it. I don't know, sometime I think last year he tweeted the picture, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet. They're still like hanging out,
Oh,
but
that's
you could
awesome.
tell, Mr. Feeney, William Daniels had like aged, but they looks really happy together. And I was like, I want to be there with them. That would be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
And I noticed too that there's like three Williams, three Wills on the show. William Russ, Will Friedle, and William Daniels. But they all kind of go, like Will Friedle, he goes by Will, and then William Daniels, he goes usually by, I think they call him Bill or William Daniels
Yeah,
sometimes. And then William Russ, they call him Rusty.
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty cool show, The Three Wills.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice effect.
yeah, at this point, Corey needs to go to see a specialist because he's hallucinating. He's just flat out hallucinating.
Yeah. It's the guilt.
Yep. There's so many Feenies.
It's creepy.
It's kind of creepy.
Kids, don't ever wish anyone to get sick. You will go crazy. That's the lesson for today.
Yep. And I think it's either season 2 or season 3 where Corey's in the hospital getting his tonsils removed.
Hmm. Oh, it makes me sad to see Mr. Feeney in a hospital bed.
Yeah.
Like, even though he's gonna be okay, but still, it's just like I don't want to see that.
Well, it's even more sadder that only Corey's the only student who went to go visit him.
Oh yeah.
But then again, this was before Topanga was really close to Mr. Feeny and Sean was off being Sean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not only is he his teacher, it's like they're neighbors, so they have like a additional relationship bond.
Exactly. This is actually a really important episode. I never noticed it until now. The bond of Corey and Feeny is really starting to grow and develop at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Does that still apply now about him not dying? How he can't die?
I hope
He just
so.
can't.
His lessons will never die. When that unfortunate time comes, his lessons are just timeless. They last forever.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot. Okay. Side note, I just refreshed the TV tickets page,
Hmm.
and there's tickets available now for June 3rd. So if you wanna
Ooh.
go look that up.
Ooh. I have to check that out. Thank you.
You're welcome. Because I want to try to go in June because I want to try to take my little sister, but she doesn't live here, so she'd have to like come out. But since she has school, she can't go until June, so I want her to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get those tickets right after this episode.
You can't go right now, or you can't open
I mean, I
any.
could, but I don't want to. Let's see. I don't want to mess anything up.
Oh, okay.
It's almost over. I think we'll be okay. There's the infamous Feeny Garden, his
Yeah,
backyard, and can't wait to see that in season 2.
I know. I feel like I might get emotional. I saw an interview. I don't know if you saw it, but the cast talking about that episode, how they felt like they thought it was a lot bigger than when they. I think they said it was a lot bigger than when they were younger. I think they made the set bigger or something.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, let's have one more scene.
This is such a great way to end the first season.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Last words, Binkus.
Well, technically, that was Minkus's signing off of the show.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I wonder if when they did that, they already knew he wasn't gonna come back.
Maybe. That's a good point.
I feel like they probably did know. That was their way of saying bye to him. But it was cool he showed up on season 5. I was
Yeah.
like, awesome.
He was on the other side of the school with Mr. Turner.
Yeah, I know. That was awesome. All right, well, that was the season finale of season 1, I Dream of Feeny. So we'll be doing another one soon. And thank you, Sean, for joining me.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time. Bye. Watch Boy Meets World
Bye.
forever. Okay.